to Fetchquester's Flagon, the RPG haven with Super Derek. Grab a snack and pull up a stool because the adventure starts soon.
Hey Iron Man, good to see you. Welcome everybody to the channel. We're gonna get going here very shortly with some Cold Steel 4. But in the meantime, figured I'll just get on camera here. Here, let me adjust my focus a little bit there. There we go. Hey, hope your Monday's going well, everybody. I'm just getting some last minute notifications sent out to everybody. Hey, hope your Monday is going well. Oh, Mr. Lazy Guy. Cold indeed. I know. Dude, I'm in like the middle of a little blizzard. They canceled school for tomorrow like 2 hours, 3 hours ago. Like it's pretty nuts already. Howdy, hi, hey, Vyra, welcome. I believe the technical term is cold as balls. That's right. This Cold Steel sure is cold, man. Oh, I'm all bundled up over here. Got I don't even normally wear hoodies, but I got myself a little oh, what's it from? One Punch Man hoodie. It's a good hoodie to have. Hoodie matching like the head. Oh, yeah, exactly. That was the whole point. But it's just so cold here, man. Like, oh God, what is it? It's like minus 12 or something, and it's snowing, and it's just, yeah. Well, you know, what kind of tea? Is that nice hot tea, Vyra? Because I could go for some hot tea. I need some tea. You're in Tennessee and you have like 7 inches. The most you have in years. You know, wasn't it like 2-3 years ago we had the polar vortex or something? Now what's the excuse? It's just no polar vortex or anything. It's just cold as balls for no reason. Welcome to the new normal, everybody. But that's all right. You know, sometimes what does that phrase come from anyway? Does not make a ton of sense. Howdy, John. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I guess so. I mean, on average, it's still warmer. It's just the places that it is warm has changed. I'm sure that Australia has probably got something going on. A vortex is never good, right? Well, I don't know. I think they look pretty cool when like there's like a, you know, like a little vortex that appears in the drain of a tub or something. Like, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool vortex to have. I appreciate a working toilet that has a vortex, you know, like that just ensures a good solid flushing, you know. Sometimes it's good to have. A polar vortex, though, probably not so much. Good to see you, Jeeton. Hey, Terror Dolphin, also in Tennessee, and just reached about 4 inches. Crazy, because I'm like 18 miles from my sister, who has like 8 or 9. Oh my gosh. Gonna send you some games on Discord. Oh, that's all right, man. My backlog is big enough. I don't need the guilt of additional games weighing me down at this point. Isn't it? What's also really wild is that, like, where I am in Kansas, we've been in a drought for like 20 years. I think we're still technically in a drought. But the fact that it's snowed and then it snowed again on top of the old snow and then it's snowing again on top of that, I'm like, wait a second, that doesn't happen here. Like, it snows once, and then it melts, maybe, and then it turns to ice, and then it melts away, and then maybe a couple months later we do another snow thing. You know, that's kind of like the usual. Need a backlog for the backlog. Yeah, exactly. So the fact that, like, oh my gosh. Yeah, the fact that we have like layers of snow at this point is like, it's bewildering. Like, you could tunnel in some of that stuff out there right now. Here in NYC we have hadn't had a good snow in 2 years. Now everybody's saying prepare. Oh yeah, you got the milk and bread. Got to get the milk and bread. All right. You know what? Let's go ahead and switch over to Cold Steel because I've been trying this other game out for a minute. Witch Rise. Maybe I'll show you what it looks like for a second. I already closed it out. I'll show it for you just for a second. I got a review code. I don't think I'm gonna review it though, but it's kind of an interesting concept, but it's not really, in my opinion, it's not really all there. It is a first-person boomer shooter / RPG with an experience points system and some kind of story, but I don't know. I was thinking like this looked like it had potential. As you can see, I've explored quite a bit of the map. I've been playing for maybe like 2-3 hours at this point. Maybe not even that much. And yeah, not sure how I feel about it. It's a little simplistic. I feel like it's, oh, I'm probably gonna die again. Yeah, so anyways, this is just what I was thinking of showing off for just a second, but I don't think that's what we're gonna play tonight, obviously. We're gonna do some Cold Steel 4, but I just thought I'd show that off. You know, looks interesting, potential to give you a headache. I believe that. Ugh. All right. Used to get headaches with GoldenEye. Yeah. Me too, actually. Like, I was never very good at GoldenEye. And I'll just blame it on that. Okay, so when last we left off, we were experiencing the everything that we could do before, like the big gosh, what's this map, it's called Eventide, and we have acquired a few extra. Here, before we go elsewhere, let me double check the last save point. Okay, this is the last save point that I loaded up. Good. So anyways, we're gonna see if there's anything else to do here, but I think we might be about out of other distractions before we actually do the, well, not bonding events in this game anyway, but, or at this point, but yeah, the various events. There's the Castle of Mirrors, the Ferris wheel. Here, let me go over here to start with. Like, I've definitely talked to all of the main class members, I think. Yeah, and we've talked to this guy. I talked to Valimar. And I fished for the kitty. All right, let's see. I'm gonna go through each of these areas just to make sure that I haven't missed anything else. Hey, Shadow King. Not a whole lot, man. How are you doing? I think this might be different. Wayne Pilots' pans are sold out, but I don't know why he's worried about this ride. I suppose it's different when you're not in control. Okay, so maybe I did already do this event, if there was an event to be done. I'm very curious though about the status of the status of Anton. Are they still stuck at the entrance? She seems like a pretty amazing person. There's something about her that's kind of Ilya and Grisha. Really? And I do kind of know that guy. Maybe I should hang around for a bit before heading off to meet with Plie and the others. Hey, Chucky No Toes! Welcome. It's good to see you, man. Alright, so I think that's everything on the ground floor, and we've talked to Tita, Tita and Agate. Yeah, we've spoken with them. I think we've checked each of the shops, but I'll double check everything here. Yeah, done that. Yeah, spoken with them. We'll check out the hotel. Also, yesterday while playing the new version of Azure, I saw the second bit of new content, Toa and Crossbell. Oh, neat. Oh, what's this? Oh, okay, that's just handing off more finished dishes. The YouTube stream is private. Thank you. Let me set that to public. Done. Thanks, Too Lucky. Appreciate the heads up there. Okay, so then... Pretty sure that both of these event markers are just more private events, or not private events, but places to spend tickets, rather. Yeah, that guy's a lifeguard out here, right? Okay. Alright, so that's the lakeside, then there's the entrance plaza. It's pretty awesome that they went back and like added certain people into certain areas for that update. She's giving them the tour. And he's helping with the shop. Okay, then there's the Ferris wheel area. Yeah, pretty sure those are more ticket spending places. Yeah. And Olivert is drunk as a skunk. Got it. Okay. We were just at the Mirrors reception area. And then there's the horror coaster still that I think... Is there an event here? Just a ticket take. Nope. That's right. A weird food. Give her weird food. Okay. And then horror coaster. And then I think... Yep, looks like we can confirm that that's all set. Okay, so I'm kind of curious about what you guys think we should do. We have 8 tickets. And let's see. All Laura all the time. So I guess that a lot of these could be part of like the Lovey events or something. Are each of these special events, are they specifically like romantically related? Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, are they... And is it just like one per person? Okay, they're not necessarily romance. Gotcha. Okay. There's one event at the end with my waifu. Okay. Okay. So in that case, we'll probably want to... I don't know. It just means if you invite them, the track will progress, so to speak. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out who... Okay. Are there a total of 8 rides to do? So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it looks like there's 5 places you can spend them. See, Talifer, I like the idea of that, but also, like, I don't. Don't make me make choices, game. How rude. I'm sure that a lot of them are kind of all samey. Like, it probably doesn't actually matter who does what. Okay, let's go to the Lakeside Beach. I wonder if the swimming event is the swimming minigame. It absolutely is, Tally. As you're a special ticket holder, you can have 2 sparklers for each ticket. Oh, sparklers. Is that what this is? Nah, that's... If it's anything like just these 3... I mean, sure, like, you're getting some pretty good life out of those sparklers, I gotta admit, but... I mean... I feel like I'm getting just as much enjoyment out of, like, watching sparklers right now as I would if I were holding it, you know? Alright, so then what's over here? Man, a ladies' drinking contest sure was one hell of an idea. Didn't imagine that all of the booze for the night would go just like that, though. Those gals were really something else. You bet. Alright, so what is... Oh, I should have read that. Bring ingredients to make your own original cocktail. It's a whole lot of fun. Okay, mix your own cocktail. This feels like something I would want to bring Sarah to, but... I mean, but Sarah's not in here, though. That's the thing. So I can make a custom cocktail with Toa, Emma, Laura. You think she's still plastered? Oh, could be. Maybe I should have done that first. I was so confident, you know? I didn't think anyone would reach my level when it came to drinking. Losing despite being the one who brought up the contest in the first place is the lamest thing. You did have some really good tough competition, though. From my perspective, all participants were seriously heavyweights, to a worrying level. I take that as a compliment. Anyway, thanks to His Highness's efforts, all the alcohol's out of my system, so it's time to start drinking from the beginning. Though maybe I should avoid causing any more problems for the establishment. Can't win them all, I guess. I should choke down a nearby beer or something. Try not to overdo things, okay? Truthfully, I didn't think I would be able to drink nearly that much. I think we already did this one. But yeah, that's still... Alright, so Sarah's not too plastered, but she's still just not an option. I feel like Emma's potion making would like probably lend itself well, assuming that she makes potions. I don't know. But also, I think it would be fun to go drinking with Toa. But, oh, jeez. Okay, we'll come back to this. I'll make a decision later. So, instead, so I think that the Ferris wheel had a couple of things going on there. So there's the wheel itself, but then there's also this event. Okay. What kind of game shall we play today?
I have something important to say. My real name is Miss Schneider. Everyone thought I died when I was an infant. But I am your brother.
Whoa, that's a lot to take in. But now that you mention it, I do remember having a brother a long time ago. What? Seriously? This is a shocking development. Yeah, this is so exciting.
There are complex reasons why I am a robot now.
Let's not worry about that now. We gotta celebrate our long overdue reunion.
That's right, brother.
Okay, everybody, let's sing together.
Let's dance a wishy with Mishi.
Looks like everyone's having a good time. I knew you were one of us, Jingo, but okay, we already did this one. Alright, well I thought this was definitely a ticket event.
How did I become a robot, you ask? Stay tuned for more shocking Mishi-related plot twists in the future.
What a twist! I don't know about you guys, but my world may never be the same again. Alright, so that event was not a ticket-related event. So... Okay, so then we have the Ferris wheel, the Castle of Mirrors. Alright, let's go to the Ferris wheel and see who we can take. Basically anybody. There we go. All right. I feel like Toa would be somebody who would enjoy a Ferris wheel ride. Let's go with Toa. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their ticket and got on the Ferris wheel together.
Wow, it's beautiful. Oh, and over there, look, Reen, you can see the Castle of Mirrors so well. I got too excited. Why do I always end up acting all weird like this in front of you?
I'm honestly honored that I get to see that side of you. And I'm glad that we could hang out like this. I haven't seen you enjoy yourself in a while. Really? Maybe I have because you're here. I really treasure the days that we've gotten to spend together. At Thor's, at the branch campus, all of it has a special place in my heart. Oh, thank you, Toa. Those memories are special to me too. Yep, exactly, Fifth in Line. After offering them a spectacular view, the car gently lowered to the ground and came to a stop. Once they were back at their feet, on their feet, they parted ways to attend their other plans for the night. Oh. Okay, so these are... Afterward, Reen decided to walk... back with Toa. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could. And then...
Reen, I wanted to take a second to thank you.
Thank me? What for?
For helping me out with student council, for staying by my side during the Civil War, and for always having my back as a fellow branch campus instructor. You're always there for me, just like Angie and the others. Or no, what we have between us is something special all its own. So thank you, Reen, for all the moments we've shared together.
I should be the one thanking you, Toa. You've done just as much for me, if not more. We've gone through so much, in school and work alike. Every moment we've spent together is a precious memory to me. But still, don't act like this is going to be the end. Someday, we'll look back on tomorrow as just another day in our lives. I'm sure of it. We're not done making memories just yet, Toa. Let's keep at it. Now, and far into the future.
Yeah, let's.
This is the last night. Is this how I want it to end? Oh no, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? It's not a permanent thing? Oh, I see. It's just like the school event where you eventually have to try... Okay. Alright. I see. That's right. It's just like the summer festival where you can make plans with as many people, but you can only actually attend with anyone. Just one. Toa, would you have time to chat later? Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm just worried that you might find you're too busy later. But if you're not, contact me on the Arcus too. I'll wait for your call. Okay. Oh. Oh. Got a special equip there. That's neat. Alright, so that was the special event with Toa. Okay, let's go back to the lakeside beach and maybe we'll... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Fifth in Line. That's pretty cool. Alright, so let's try making a thing here. Okay. Make our own custom cocktail. So we've already done something with Toa. Could do something with Emma now. Okay, let's go with Emma. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. They then turned in their tickets and started making a cocktail together. Alright, I brought a lot of ingredients for us to choose from, so now we've just got to figure out where to start. How weird is that that's the event? It's like, make some cocktails. By the way, bring your own stuff. We will allow, for the use of one full ticket, we will allow you the use of our, I don't know, mixers and ice. Maybe. A glass.
We've got a lot of room to flex our creativity here. Let's just see what we can make, Reen.
Feel welcome to use the ingredients we have on hand, too. I can't wait to see you try your concoction. Oh, yeah. Can't wait to... Oh, I can't wait to try your concoction. Okay. The two of them work together to make a... His name is Tapper. Come on, that's a little on the nose, isn't it? The two of them worked together to make a cocktail. They settled on which ingredients would complement the drink best through trial and error. And after a while, their creation was complete. Emma's totally gonna try and slip some love potion ingredients into this, aren't we? Yes, we're making a drink for the bartender.
Here we are. I call it Aaron Vermouth.
It has a really fresh aroma to it. I mean, vermouth is like... That's a spirit of its own. That's not a cocktail. Okay, whatever.
That'd be from the Aaron flowers I used to give it a light note. I added a sprig of mint as well. It doesn't have too sharp of a taste to overwhelm the drink. In fact, the mint helps to bring out the flower's flavor so you can taste the nectar's natural sweetness.
Okay, so it's basically a martini, a mint flower like rosewater martini. Sounds really refreshing for sure. I really like what you've done here. It's really unique. In fact, I think I'll add it to our menu. Why don't you enjoy a glass together on the beach? Enjoy the rest of your evening. Synchronized drinking. The two enjoyed their special cocktail while basking in the light of the lanterns, the sounds of the waves filling their ears. After a while, they parted ways to return to what they had been doing. Except... Reen's like, not so fast. Reen decided to walk back with Emma. They enjoyed the night air along the way, stretching out the evening as long as they could, until...
Reen, I know this has been a long time coming, but I wanted to thank you.
Emma.
Being with all of you has taught me something. I don't have to be my sister, or my grandmother, or even my mother. I can be a witch in my own right. Of course, I still have a lot more to learn before I actually get there. But still, I believe in myself. I believe I'll make it through tomorrow alongside everyone else, and one day become the witch I know I can be. This world of ours won't end. The future will come, and it'll be one I can spend with you.
I couldn't ask for anything more, Emma. Side by side, we'll continue to grow and improve. Me with my sword and you with your staff. The others too. If we work together, not even the Great Twilight will stand a chance.
Right.
This could be our final night. Let's make a date. All right. So we just made another date. Can't wait to stand up all of my waifus. Except for one. Isn't there though, Xanadu? A wisdom anima. All right, so let's see. I'm gonna go play with sparklers. Oh wait, that's the wrong way. Let's go play with some sparklers. Bring the person you like least to play with sparklers. I like the way you think. God, this Ash might be funny. I was thinking the same. But I was thinking Fee might also enjoy the smell of burning gunpowder. Let's go with Fee on this one. I think that the game makes you make an ultimate decision, so you can't just two-time everybody. Never would have come up with a never would have come up with a sparkler you just hold right in your hand. Kind of strange, don't you think? Though we did use a lot of gunpowder when I was a Jaeger. It was a sight to see for the explosions it could make in a way. Haha, you can always count on you to have a unique take on things. Called it. I bet the Trapmaster himself is a dab hand with gunpowder too. Yeah, he's got plenty of tricks. Maybe he could teach us a nitty-gritty pyrotechnics sometime. Oh. Looks like they're all burned out. No. It happens. Usually really quickly, just like that, so... Let's do it again, Rain. I'll get the rundown from Xeno so we can make our own fireworks. Yeah, he's gonna teach her how to use some duct tape and make a pipe bomb out of these things or something. Sounds kinda dicey, but sure, why not? They safely disposed the sparklers and promptly left the beach. We're just committing to all of them. And then I think the game kind of expects you to do that, so it lets you pick one person at the end. At least it did in Cold Steel 1. Or was it 2? Afterward, Reen decided to walk back with Fee, and then...
Hey, Reen. Just wanted to tell you... Thanks. For everything.
Will I watch them all? Oh... maybe... I don't know. Sure. Why not?
I never would have made it this far if not for Sarah. Same goes for you and the rest of Class 7 too.
Just YouTube them. Yeah, probably not a terrible
Xeno,
idea.
Leo, and the boss taught me a lot themselves, even before that.
No, it's a PlayStation 5. Loading times are instant. Just kidding. Yeah, I know.
But now I can use all I've learned as a bracer. To protect instead of destroy. So tomorrow, I'll be giving it everything I got. No holding back.
Oh, I didn't do any of the events with Elise that would unlock this sort of event, I do believe.
Don't worry, Reen. I'll keep you safe, no matter what.
It's kind of funny. Thanks, Fee. But all you've said for me goes for you too. Until we stand unbroken. That's what it means to be a bracer, right? So let's do everything we can, together. We won't let tomorrow slip out of our grasp.
Got it.
All right. Fees is particularly amusing. All right, well, we'll go through them all. All the ones that I've unlocked up to this point anyway, at least. All right, so now we got a few things left to do. Let's go to the horror coaster. We have 5 tickets left. Only by riding the horror coaster and defeating the specter lurking within can you stay... Oh, hang on, I should save scum this. So, because last I remember, like, the horror coaster was a fun little shooting game. And I don't want to do poorly. Yeah, I'll do the ones that interest me. I think we got time enough for that tonight. Alright, so... I feel like Laura would appreciate this. So we'll go with Laura. Reen took out his Arcus and called up his chosen companion. Of course, Laura might just defeat all the enemies with like an S-craft or something unexpectedly. So basically all we gotta do is shoot all the ghosts to raise our score, get enough points, and we win. A villa full of ghosts, Reminds me of that time in Lohengrin Castle. Firearms certainly aren't my first choice of weapon, but I'll give it all I have regardless. So, the two of you wish to brave the horrors, I see. I can only hope you manage to survive. I'm also curious. Okay. Controls. Horror Coaster is a thrill ride where you shoot ghosts for a high score. Use L to move the crosshair, X to fire. Each ghost's remaining HP is displayed in front of... I feel like I've done this recently. Was this something we could play before? In this game? Normal. I feel like... Yeah, okay.
Now, let us begin.
Alright, score of 9,000. That must have been worth something good, right? That's gotta be like, maybe not an S rank, but...
I have achieved victory.
Yeah, 3 stars. There we go. Good job, Laura. Looks like we managed to hit our target goal. There was no chance that we would clear between us. I'm just so happy that you had a good time. I know I did. Thanks for coming along for the ride. I should be the one thanking you. That's right, they all started this way. Or wait, no, it was also like this during Cold Steel 2? Towards the bathing scenes, right? I should be the one thanking you. I rarely remember to give myself a moment to relax. Glad I could help. Let's hope we can get another chance soon. Yeah. Yeah, because I remember like 15 different girls were like, yeah, I wanted to come in here and thank you. The one with the Sharon was particularly amusing.
Reen, you have my gratitude.
I do? Where is this coming from?
Well, perhaps it's just the festive atmosphere getting to me. Ours was a long, arduous journey, but walking this path has allowed me to grow in ways I thought unimaginable. Not just as a swordsman, but as a person of principle, strong and resolute, reconciling with Fie, training with Monica, and becoming closer to them in the process. Those experiences, and the fact that I was able to surpass my father, are proof of how far I've come.
Laura. You've always been there when I needed it most. Like on our very first field study, back when we were still students, or on Brionia Island, beneath the pouring rain. I wouldn't be here if not for the radiant spirit of yours, always shining bright to guide my way. In that sense, I think I should be the one thanking you.
Rain. Tomorrow may prove our most decisive battle yet, but I know Class 7 has nothing to fear. The day will be ours. Together, you and I shall cut a path through on the wings of victory.
I couldn't have put it better myself. I love that. I have no reason to refuse. Okay. Nice. Okay, so we have 4 tickets left. I think that at the Castle of Mirrors there was probably a thing. Oh wait, I have to be in the reception hall though. Now I'm thinking for this one, I might want to bring Sarah to the Castle of Mirrors. Oh, and she's an option. Sarah it is. Reen took out Azarchus and called up Sarah.
So, this is the Castle of Mirrors? I like the mysterious feeling in here.
It's like when we stumbled into another dimension. Oh, it's like we stumbled into another dimension. The staff said there's a rest spot a little further in. Hey, let's go. May as well. Yep. That's us, all right. I feel like I've been in this room also at some point. Like in Cold Steel. We must have visited Michelin in Cold Steel 3 or something. They reached the rest spot and stopped for a break.
Being surrounded by so many mirrors is kinda weird. We're almost at the end. I wonder what we should ask for from the fortune teller.
Well, if this renowned psychic really is who I've heard it is, I might as well ask her what tomorrow has in store for me, right?
Reen.
Don't worry, it's all in good fun. What have you got in mind, instructor?
What do I want to know?
So, tell me what you want, what you really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
I have been waiting for you both.
Welcome to the Room of Fate's unfolding.
I knew that we would meet again, and I'm glad to see you're looking well.
I heard that you were the one working as a fortune teller here, so I decided to come here as a customer today. How about it, Beryl?
That's no problem. Let us begin. What do you wish to know?
She wants to thank Reen.
So, you would like to know what it will happen to you after tomorrow. As for you, Instructor Sarah, you are wondering what's in store for your career, are you not?
What? Wow, looks like you've seen right through both of us.
Of course. Well, shall we begin? Reen, There are dark clouds surrounding your fate. Clouds so dense not even my sight can penetrate them. What that does not mean, however, that your future is without hope. The key to piercing these clouds is within the special bond between your friends. And one more thing.
The bonds between us? What's the other thing?
Unfortunately, even I do not know what it may be. It all depends on your efforts tomorrow, including whether you discover what that is.
I'm not sure if I really understand, but I'll keep that in mind. My efforts tomorrow. I guess I'll need to think about how I should spend my time before the final battle.
And next, Instructor Sarah, you may survive tomorrow, but bewilderingly busy days lie ahead for you. Your actions and efforts will have a direct effect on a future where those have been oppressed will finally be relieved. This is regarding your work as well as your homeland.
I understand the part about the guild, but does that mean that Northumbria will...
I never thought I'd find a ray of hope in a place like this. In the end, it all depends on my efforts and the efforts of the guild.
I'll do what I can to help. Let's do whatever we need to tomorrow.
You got it, Reen.
I pray fortune smiles upon you.
Until we meet again.
Afterwards, Sarah decided to thank Reen.
Thanks, Reen, for everything.
Oh, really? What a twist. Instructor.
Looking back on it, I've been a pretty shoddy excuse of a teacher to you guys. Especially to you, Reen. But in the end, I ended up growing just as much as all of you. Not just as an instructor or as a bracer, but a person, too. Tomorrow, we fight for a better future. One where we can keep on growing. Together.
That's right,
What
pleb.
am I saying? You're all younger than me, so listen up. We're all gonna make it through this. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Understood?
Understood. Loud and clear. We'll pull through this, Instructor Sarah. This is the last night. Listen, Instructor. Would you have the time to chat later someplace?
Sure. But don't let me take up your time if you got other people you need to see. I wouldn't want to get in the way of that. Why don't you get a hold of me with your Arcus or something?
Yep. I'm making a list and checking it twice. All right. So, I think we've done one of all of the events so far. We did the Ferris wheel, the horror coaster, the Castle of Mirrors, sparklers, and we made a cocktail. All right, well, I guess what was good? I feel like we learned a little something from the Castle of Mirrors. The Ferris wheel felt kind of lame. It was just like, well, we went up and then we went down and it was over. Yeah. I guess we'll just do more Ferris wheel, I guess, right? Seems to make the most sense. As long as Barrel's not a tattle on my two-timing ass. Oh, well, shoot. It's just Elisa left here. Who else should I do a special bonding event with, though? I guess that's the other thing. I think the Ferris wheel had pretty much all options available. Thank you, pleb. I'm a-tryin'. It's just so much indecision overload, you know? Alright, so there's also just Elisa. Can I bring Sharon along? Where's my Sharon event? Yeah, I think that's right, pleb. Alright, well, we could do a scene with Duvali, I guess. Let me double check, like, what our bonding points are at right now. Yeah, I like Sharon, and you could do one, like, in Cold Steel 2, I remember. I liked that one. Link levels. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, we have a link with Sharon, and that's nice, but yeah, didn't really do much with Duvali. Sag. I don't feel like I turned up opportunities. It's just I don't think we had enough points. Oh, you're right. Well, I don't know how to check those then. Would that be part of like the profile notes? It's part of links. It's in here somewhere. Yeah, link level. So, but somebody just said that it's not affinity. So, and it doesn't show like the heart levels for like it was at the top of the menu and profiles. Oh, bond levels. Here we go. Okay, so Duvali's pretty close to the top. I bet if we had one more event, we could. Is that everybody that I have any bonding events with? I guess so. Well, I don't think that Duvali has an option here, does she? Oh, that's true. I do have... Oh, yeah. Yeah, she does. Okay, we'll do an event here with Duvali and see if, Let's see if this is enough to... Like, maybe I could do 2 events with Duvali tonight. And then that'll max it. Oh, well, Pleb, again, if you check the Discord, you could also watch on YouTube, which has transcoding options, so you should be able to watch the video there, and then participate in chat here. This ride truly is very high. This is my first time on a Ferris wheel, but I can't see why they're so popular. I'm really glad that you're enjoying it. Wait. Oh, but I can see why they're popular. Okay. I wanted to thank you for all the help you've given us. What brought this on? Our mission isn't over yet. It's a little early for gratitude. I think I need to see what becomes of this empire with you in my lord's stead. Understood.
In that case, save your thanks for tomorrow, after the dust has settled. We're going to get through this, and when we do, then I'll be ready to accept your thanks.
Duvally? I understand. I'll look forward to being able to thank you again. It's absurd how much better it is on YouTube. That's the power of transcoding, man. After offering them a spectacular view of the car gently lowered to the ground and came to a stop. Once they were back on their feet, they parted ways to attend to their other plans for the night. Okay, now it's maxed. Afterward, Rean decided to walk back with Duvally until...
Schwarzer, I know I'm late in saying this, but you have my thanks.
Don't thank me now, Duvally. The battle is tomorrow. You can thank me after the dust has settled. Duvally.
I know for a fact that I've grown for the better working alongside you. It's thanks to you that I was able to face my lord as an equal. And in the end, I managed to show her just how far I've come. It's been a long journey indeed, but it was well worth the while. I've made some wonderful friends in all of you.
We feel the same way. I'm glad that you're here with us. Not just for your fighting prowess, your devotion is something we've all been able to learn from. Let's press through with all we've got tomorrow. We won't let Leanne down.
You don't need to tell me twice. My lord's footsteps are mine to follow. I am a proud warrior. And come what may, I will stop this ridiculous war before it comes to pass.
Oh, that's nice. All right, so we have a couple more things that we could do tonight. We could probably do one event with Alphen, but probably not like a date with Alphen, but that's probably for the best. I guess we could also do one with Elisa, maybe. How much? We have 2 tickets left. All right, so... Oh, we could also go with Crow, right? Well, I was thinking Alphen might have been an option here. Go with the bro ending. Maybe not here. Let's go with... Let's check out the horror coaster. Okay, we got a lot more options here. We could do one with Alphen. I am maxed out with Elisa also. So we could do Alphen and Elisa or Crow. Is Alphen's any good tonight? Like, is that a fun scene at all? Or is it just, I don't know. I feel like I should be looking at reviews on like TripAdvisor or something. Ditch Alphen. Just go Crow and Elisa. All right. We'll go with Crow and Elisa. We'll start with Crow. Rean took out his Arcus and called him up. Yeah, you can't get Elfin's ending, right? So basically, all we gotta do is shoot the ghosts and raise our score. Get enough points and we win. You sure chose the right guy to invite to this one. You just sit back and rest easy. Time I showed you my dual-wielding pistol perfection. But you could get her accessory, okay.
Let's hit the road.
Ah, I beat my high score. Hey, Beowulf.
That's how it's done.
Looks like we managed to hit all our target's goals. Nice sharpshooting. I thought I'd have to carry us, but you really held your own. I'm just happy you had a good time. I know I did. Come on, man. You know I never pass up an invite from you. Guys like us can make just about anything. Make anything fun. Yep. Glad to hear it. I'll let you know if anything else comes up. By the way, Crow, do you want to meet up later tonight? Got Smash Bros.
Thanks, Rean.
Yeah? Crow, what's this all about?
Well, this will probably be the last time we can hang out like this, you know? Overtime's gotta run out eventually. But hey, short as it was, we really ran with it. And here I was supposed to be the one helping you. Things ended up a little topsy-turvy on that one. You guys have grown, more than I'll ever get the chance to. It's gonna be an honor fighting by your side tomorrow.
Crow, you're not the only one who feels that way, you know? I mean, I'm the sacrifice after all. Who knows what'll happen to us tomorrow? Still, with you by my side, I know that we can overcome anything.
Then I'll be with you to the very last second, Rean. The Jaeger King and the Steel Maiden might have made some dramatic exits. But Crow Armbrust of Class 7's gonna blow him out of the water.
Show off to the end. I'm counting on you, partner. Dorothy is kind of into that, isn't she? Alright, so... last one, Elisa, right? Leaning toward that. leaning toward Elisa. Let's see. We'll go to the Castle of Mirrors. We'll do the fortune teller again. Elise, no. The fortune teller says, well, I can assure you that tomorrow you'll still be brother and sister. Gross. All right. So, Elisa or Celine? Okay. Little late in the game to be coming up with other alternatives. So, this is the Castle of Mirrors. I'd heard that the new Class 7 came here last time, but the atmosphere sure is something. Why don't we go ahead and why don't we go head for the break area along the way first? I don't know if I've got her platinum hair. It's a weird feeling being able to constantly see yourself. We're almost at the end. I wonder what we should ask the fortune teller. Well, given that it's Beryl we're dealing with, I'm sure she has a whole wealth of cryptic prophecies to give. I've had my fortune read, so you should ask her something. Yeah, I came here with Sarah. You know, our teacher. Nice. What should I ask? I know. I'll really be over a barrel if she does. I've been waiting for you both. I wonder what the future holds in store for you today. I'm looking forward to finding out too. I think Rean has heard enough of his future for now. Shall we move on? As for you, Elisa, your family has been weighing on your mind, has it not? Obviously. Of course. Well, you don't gotta be a mind reader to know that. Elisa, even if you overcome the obstacles you will face tomorrow, many troubles yet lie ahead for both you and the RF group. However, there is also a sign that you will settle things between yourself and an estranged family member once and for all. Unfortunately, it is unclear what will come of tying this loose end, whether it will be for good or ill. An estranged family member? Who could that be? Could be anyone. In the end, what happens depends on what I do. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but once things are settled, I want to talk to my mother. It might not be a bad idea to invite Sharon and grandfather on a trip to Ymir again, too. Just like when I was a child. Yeah, I'm sure everyone in... Like, when you were a child? I'm sure everyone in town will have a warm welcome for you. Oh, I imagine that there's a bunch of fanfics about, you know, Rean and Elisa meeting during her trip to Ymir as a child. Yeah, I think I did. Or I don't remember it.
Hey, Rean. Thanks for inviting me out tonight.
They did meet. It's canon. Okay. Of course. You don't need to thank me for that.
I just thought I'd never get a chance to spend time with you like this again. I mean, sure, it would have been nice to be here under better circumstances, but despite everything going on in the world, I still enjoyed our time tonight. Every last moment of it. So, thank you. I mean it.
Elisa, I should be the one thanking you for always standing by my side. We both have a lot at stake in tomorrow's battle, but that doesn't mean we have to face it alone. We'll get through it all together, Elisa, hand in hand.
Right. Hand in hand.
Elisa, I'm not sure if this is the right thing to do, but can we talk again after this is all over? Sure, I don't mind. All right. I think that the problem with Elisa is that Falcom really just kind of went all in. They gave... If they wanted to make Elisa the main love interest, they shouldn't have allowed Rean to build a harem that everybody's gonna have different opinions on. You know? It was better in Sky, where it was just obviously these two are probably gonna pair up, right? That and the fact that I feel like other characters just had more chemistry in their side events. Yeah, it's just they're yep, you can have a bonding event with all these people and have some really good chemistry, but here's Elisa, she's the canon one. And, you know, the only thing that they've managed to do with this Elisa in this game is here's some drama out of nowhere. where she breaks up with you. It's okay, well, you know, we weren't dating in the first place. Okay, sure, that makes me feel like I have agency or whatever. All right. Restaurant Fortuna. I think that's everything that we needed to do is done. So let's make a save point. Might be necessary. They are ruined by the fact that you can date them. Oh yeah, it's icky. Rean, there you are. Thanks for coming. Joshua filled me in on the details. I heard you two knew each other before the war. Hang on, let's do this one.
Yes, we became acquainted through Toval during the guild raid 4 years ago. Master Ka-Fai had told me much about Cassius as well, so we became friends in no time.
And after that, I introduced you and Arios. That duel you two had will go down in history as one of the greatest feats of swordsmanship in Zemurian history.
Well, I must say I was amazed that your staff mastery could see off our blades.
They seem like they're in an entirely different league as far as skill goes, the Divine Blade of Wind included. It looks like you're enjoying your evening, but I wonder if you would have time to discuss something. There is something specific I wanted to tell you. I have received a letter from Master Ka-Fai. I heard that he sent you one when he was traveling. He sent it from Long Lai. It was probably because you were captured and Ymir was sealed off. It seems the Intelligence Division's Mark managed to track him down on his travels. Don't tell me something Actually, never mind. It's him we're talking about. Though they were only sent as a warning, he chased them off with little effort. I say the Intelligence Division, but it's supposedly a different section than Arendel's.
They're tasked with foreign affairs, and they seem to be active all over the continent. I heard about this existence from Altina. What did he have to say then? As you already know, the initial stage of the 8 Leaves School is to fully understand all of the form fundamentals in their entirety. In that regard, those who have been permitted to leave Master Ka-Fai's side have been set on the path of mastery of the style. You now stand at the end of that path. Does that mean you're gonna step in for him? Yes, I will see if you have absorbed your final teachings in Master Ka-Fai's place. It won't take too long. Do you have time now? Oh man, here we go. Rean versus Cassius Bright. Sure. As long as he doesn't have a sword with him, I think we're probably going to survive this. Allow me to relay to you what Master Ka-Fai wrote in his letter. Rean, it would seem you have found yourself in a most dire situation. Even so, I believe you will overcome these obstacles blocking your path. Hang on, I should feel like it. I believe you can perceive... Wait.
I believe you can perceive...
No. Hang on. There we go. I believe you can persevere, despite all your struggles. I have therefore decided to avoid Ymir and keep myself hidden, that I might pass you this message through Cassius. There is, after all, a high possibility of you happening upon your fellow disciple for the first time in the midst of these turbulent times. Though you have already reached the intermediate level, I am certain you are yet capable of more. You have been, ever since the moment you mastered the formidable ogre within you. All you require now is proof. To earn it, you will need to conquer yourself. Only when you succeed will you be promoted, as is our tradition. Master Ka-Fai, this is a lot to take in. How exactly am I supposed to conquer myself? The two may not be entirely comparable, but I remember hearing from Victor that you bore witness to a challenge not unlike this one 2 months ago. Oh. That's right. Between his lordship and Principal Le Guin.
Behind that single strike you saw was an infinite number of possible outcomes, playing out within our minds. I believe Countess Le Guin was trying to confirm for herself just how far she had mastered her blade. In that sense, I was akin to a mirror, perfectly matching her, stroke for stroke.
I see. So, I am him? He is I, and I am him. Totally butchered that. You've come quite far, as it is. If you already understand that much. So master myself by facing off against him who does... Yeah, that sword. That
is not the sword you once wielded.
Indeed, my blade has long since been thrown aside. I borrowed this sword from a former subordinate, one who also follows the path of the 8 Leaves, Richard. Despite not being a direct disciple, he nevertheless possessed an instinct greater than my own.
I see. How very curious.
He must mean Colonel Richard of the Royal Army, or ex-colonel since the coup attempt. I heard he started a private research firm post-pardoning. Post-pardoning? Is he... It's to help him get over his post-pardon depression. I will soon be changing the form you perceive as me. You will then see me as that which you fear most deeply. I'm sure you can imagine what that may be. Yes, I can. But I know what I have to do. I have to confront this, here and now. I'm ready to face the challenge before me, Cassius Bright, my fellow disciple. Nobly spoken, Rean Schwarzer.
I, Victor Arcade, will be honored to stand as your witness.
We will begin the trial of the 8 leaves, 1 blade. Let us see if you are worthy. What is your name?
Rean Schwarzer, an intermediate level disciple of the 8 Leaves, 1 Blade School.
Which form will you demonstrate mastery of?
The 7th form, Void, the nothingness that contains all.
He is I, and I am him.
I am him, and he is I.
Will you offer yourself to him to reach the peak of swordsmanship?
No, I will exist alongside him. We will become as one. The sword I seek is that of the Void, the gleaming blade that illuminates the darkness.
Then show me the light at the end of your journey. Show me by conquering yourself.
Now begin the trial of the Divine Blade, the peak of the 8 leaves.
I'm doing my best, Taliafer. Show mastery of all crafts to reach the peak of swordsmanship. Mastery of all crafts. All right, so
Arcane Gale! Ha! Disappear! Let's go! Roar! Healing strike! Despair! Die! I'm up! Cut through! It's my turn! Crimson Slash! Die!
there, I'm pretty sure I just showed off. Oh, Epiphany.
All right, got it!
I can now use S-Craft Breaking Dawn.
I can still fight. Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh. 8 leaves. Breaking Dawn.
8 leaves.
Well done.
The duel is over. The victor is Reen Schwarzer.
Well, you're a little rusty there, Cassius. Maybe you should stick to the stick. You have come a long way, young Reen. Thank you, Lieutenant General. I finally understand what my master was trying to teach me. I could feel it in my body and soul. The 8 Leaves is more than just a technique of tradition. It has to come from within you. Precisely. You've proven yourself more than worthy. I will now read the scroll of Master enclosed in his letter.
Reen Schwarzer, you have mastered the techniques of the 8 Leaves One Blade School. You are granted the title Divine Blade. You may now take on disciples of your own.
I accept. Though on second thought, I'm not sure I'm really deserved to be called a Divine Blade. Arios and I have both walked upon this same path. You will be the Master's last direct sight disciple. It is up to you to how to accept your responsibility of the title bestowed upon you. I see. Then in that case, I wholeheartedly accept. So does this make him the Divine Blade of Void?
I feel most privileged to have been present for this moment. I suspect the others will agree with my sentiment.
Huh? Congratulations on your promotion. That move was incredible, even if I barely managed to follow along. The way you wielded your sword was a sight unlike any other. It certainly was. I could hardly take my eyes away from you. You finally made it, Reen. What did you find? What you did was inspiring beyond words. What? When did all of you get here? You must have been really in the zone back there. Ain't you supposed to be good at sensing people's presences or whatever? I guess he was so focused too focused to notice little old us. I guess. Thank you, everyone. All of you. I wouldn't have made it this far without your help. You deserve it, Reen. Warms my heart to see you grow like this. So, should we start calling you Divine Blade Schwarzer now instead of the Ashen Chevalier? He'll certainly need a spiffier moniker than that. Along the lines of Divine Blade of Wind, perhaps? I don't know about all that just yet. Come on, man, drop the humble act and swagger up for one. Drop the humble and swagger up for once. The Divine Blade of Ash, maybe. Is that too obvious? I'm not sure Ash himself would like that very much. What about the Divine Blade of Light? He does light up our lives, after all. Oh, how about that Divine Blade of Dawn? The 7th form is Void, right? Let's call him the Divine Blade of Zero. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty cool. They all seem more than satisfactory to me. Well, I, for one, don't very much appreciate him barreling ahead of me like this to begin with. Does it really matter? It's not like we're actually gonna call anything different in the end. That's exactly right. To us, Reen will always be Reen. Congratulations, Reen. I'm proud of you. The Divine Blade of Void. Reen and colleagues congratulated him and thanked him for their support. Lieutenant General Bright and Viscount Arcade then returned to patrolling the Michelin for the night. Let's see. The Divine Blade of Void. Yeah.
What?
I feel like that's better. Ring can now use the S-Craft Breaking Dawn. Didn't like any other... Nope. Divine Blade of Void. That reminds me. Joshua and the others told me about... about Vantage Masters game. Yeah! I've just assembled my deck myself, and I'm looking forward to an opponent to test it out on. Maybe you'd like to play a round or two. Hell yeah. It's time to duel!
Now then, shall we begin?
It's a paladin. Alright. We'll pass on that. And we'll pass on that for now. Okay. Here we go. This should be a good one. I hope. So Paladin can resurrect a random card. For 4 mana. Oh, okay. How did he... Does he restore a hit point every turn? Is that what that was? Yeah, just restores 1 hit point every turn. That's gonna suck. Alright. Hey, Anna. Did I ever get into tabletop games? I had a friend try to teach me Magic the Gathering once. It did not go very well. Oh, that's just dirty. So I'll do it too. Alright. I'm feeling like we might win this one, guys. Knock on wood. There we go.
You win. I know when I'm beat.
All right. I'm the best. Oh, there's a whole bunch of new events now, isn't there? Because this is definitely new. An Ambril amulet. You got this for me? It's just a little thing, but I wanted you to have it. There's no telling what might happen after tomorrow, so I thought you should have this amulet for good luck. I appreciate that. I appreciate all the luck I can get. Soldier or no, depending on how things play out with the Great Twilight, I might... I'm sorry, I just killed the mood, didn't I? It's fine. My father is a soldier. I know what it's like to have to wait for someone to come home. But do make sure you come home, Neidhart. I want to see you again. Fiona, I'll be back. I promise you that. I'll hold you to that. If I remember right, those two are officially an item. They make such a good match. Fiona's every bit as strong as he is. Yeah, me too, Anna. It's so good. Michelin Wonderland is open from 9 a.m. Oh wait, hang on.
Michelin Wonderland is open from 9 a.m. to 10:30 p.m. The Sky Lantern Spectacular takes place on Skylake Beach at 10 p.m.
Sky lanterns? I'm guessing those must be the ones floating on the lake? They must send them flying once per night on an illuminated sky. Wait. They must send them flying once night falls to illuminate the sky. That does sound pretty magical. Goes to show why the theme park is so hyped up as the best in all of Zemuria. Well, I've mastered the 8 leaves style and used up the first batch of tickets I was given. That's a lot for one day. I should think of getting some sleep, especially considering what awaits me tomorrow. We can now call it a day. The story will progress when I have done that. Or... let's save. Because I got a feeling we're going to be scumming some saves. Gives me a lot of vibes about... Oh my gosh, there's a whole new set of events everywhere, huh? I didn't realize that there would be a whole new batch of events to watch. Oh, this is great. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Reminds me of the summer festival. Oh dear. Oh, there you are, Professor. Is there something special about that notebook? It looks like it's seen a few winters, to say the least. It's nothing. Merely checking its contents before I disposed of it, to ensure that nothing important was overlooked, you see. It is one of a few relics left by my first disciple, after all. Ah, that would mean it's Franz Reinford's. Even now, it is a treasure trove of ideas. It actually offered an excellent solution for a problem that I had identified, but I've already pulled out all the research that I can. There's no reason to hold on to what remains. I had thought that our time apart might result in something productive, but that hope appears to have been in vain. I see. Franz Reinford. According to what I saw in the spectral moon mirror, that was just an alias for him. I'll leave it to you to figure out where to go from here. Right, Professor. We'll do what we can. By the way, if you're not opposed, I'd be grateful if you could hold off on disposing of that notebook until we reach a conclusion. With him, I mean. I don't see why not. I doubt it'll be in a position to deal with it tomorrow anyway. Thank you, Professor. Yeah, at the end of Cold Steel 1, that festival where, like, you can make plans to hang out with everybody, and then you pick your favorite waifu at the end. There was also a scene in Cold Steel 2 with where you get to like think when you're like in the bath of like somebody in particular, and then they'll show up and you have a little scene with them. It's also kind of a sweet one. Hey, the general here told me you reached some kind of crazy milestone. Congratulations. But I'm sure you don't need me to tell you not to let it go to your head, right? Right. This isn't the end for me. It's only the beginning. I must admit, seeing 2 high-level 8 Leaves practitioners going at it lit a fire within me as well. Care to join me for a sparring session, Wallace? I want to work out some of that excitement off. Sure. If that's what you want, count me in. I know I'm probably gonna be the last person you want to hear this from, but don't push yourselves too hard, all right? Okay, let's start from the wharf and work our way down. Yeah, I like Toa a lot too. She's a sweetheart. And she must be protected at all costs. All right, so now we're here. Haha! Good evening. Looks like you fine fellows are having a splendiferous time. How about we take this opportunity to help strengthen the bonds of our friendship? What do you say? Ein told me about this. You really do pester people when you're sloshed, huh? Didn't you used to be an instructor at Thor's main campus? Anyhow, would you mind not breathing on me like that? You reek of liquor. Now, don't be like that. Come on, don't be so cold. I brought snacks and I'm willing to share. Oh boy. Well, we know Instructor Thomas is a happy drunk at least. I have been told that I am also a happy drunk. And I like to give people hugs. Let's see. I'm so sorry about my father. He can be so quick-tempered. It's fine. I had it coming anyway. That's what I get for putting it off for so long. What do you mean? Well, I was thinking, if everything goes right tomorrow, if we both make it through okay, maybe I should finally introduce myself to your father and family. You know, do it right this time. Do you mean it? Listen, we got a hard road ahead of us, but there's no one I'd rather walk it with than you, Mary. I feel the same way, Makarov. Wow, I'm glad I got to be here for this. I've been rooting for them since I was a student, so it's great to see them finally find some happiness in all of this chaos. Better than angry. That's right. Well, maybe. Depends. If you're not the hugging type, then it could be bad. Oh, jeez. All right, so that was the Cendrillon. Did I check out the Cendrillon? I think I did, but let's just double check it. Nope. All right, nothing in the Cendrillon. Then there's the Fortuna. The Boutique. Yeah, I do like whiskey. On the rocks, usually. Like, just whiskey neat it's fine, but it has to be like a particularly good whiskey. But, hey! Wow, what a view, huh? I never would have guessed we'd reunite on a night like this one. It certainly is lovely.
Though we have been keeping correspondence, I believe it's been about a year since we last met face to face. You invited me to a tea and gave me a thoughtful gift back then. You remembered? Why, of course I remember. You were the one to teach me what beautiful form love could take. How could I ever forget? Well, you know, I was just a youngster back then, that's all. I mean, come on, Antine, you're enjoying this way too much. I love Sharon, really. She may have rejected me, but there's something I need to tell her while I can. I do wonder, why did you choose to come so far as Erebonia now? This might sound presumptuous, but could it be that you have come here to see me? No, you got it all wrong. Well, actually, I mean, not all wrong. You don't know how much joy this brings me that you'd travel all this way for me. But as I already told you in my letters, you should utterly forget about me. I'm sorry, I'm not the person that you think that I am. Wait, but... I'm sorry I haven't told you this before. My life is one that is shrouded in darkness. The way I conduct myself and the way I love with the way that I love with selflessness is to cover up that part of me. So please, stop this. It's best you never come and see me again. Sharon? You don't mean that. Perhaps I should have said all of this sooner. No, Sharon, can't you see? My heart aches when I think of yours. I realized something. In your final letter, I got the feeling that you were trying to push back your own emotions. Under all of that kindness, you harbor a terrible sorrow. It's weighing you down for a very long time, I believe. And that's why I had to tell you this one thing. You've had troubles in your life, and maybe you've lost hope in yourself. But I believe in you. Your experiences have made you who you are. Someone who makes everyone around her smile. Sorry, maybe I overstepped there, but I really wanted to get that off my chest. I feel much better now. Anyway, I better get going, huh? Promise me you'll take care of yourself, Sharon. Anton, wait! Huh? You took me by surprise, but now allow me to say something in return. I feel that I can finally face both my family and even myself, all because of you. So, thank you. I'm ever so grateful that you came to see me. Anton, your face is so red. Perhaps you should take a rest. Ricky, I think I'm in heaven. I only heard bits and pieces of their conversation, but it probably wasn't something I should be listening in on. Still, I'm pretty sure that Sharon feels just the same as he does. I'm glad that they were reunited for the battle before the battle begins. Oh. But you do also have an event. What's going on here, Anton? What is this? Are you a player of the Palms? I can't believe it. I actually get to spend some more time with Sharon. It all feels like a dream. One I hope I won't have to wake up from anytime soon. Oh, that reminds me. Olivier, the guy who introduced me, gave me this. You can have it. I've already had plenty of fun. Hey. Okay, if you're sure, thanks. Of course. Go ahead and enjoy yourselves. Oh. Absolute legend. Way to go, Anton. I'd give him a little nudge in the shoulder if I could. The old so-and-so.
So concludes the legend of Anton. Trails of Cold Tears. Alright, so that's the beach. But there might be some stuff here now that we can do. And we have an extra bonding event ticket that we can put to use as well. Let's check the Ferris wheel. Hey, Snazzy Cats! I love the look of your avatar. It's such a cute... Oh, Snazzy Cats, I'm so happy that you're subbed so I could see that. Thank you so much. My life is better now having seen a little kitty in a a little kitty in a top hat. And of course he is in fact a top cat. And holy cannoli. Buddy, 4 years. 4 years. Thank you so much for 4 years of continued support here, sir. That is incredible.
No.
Oh, okay, fine, Rain, fine. Ah, what a wonderful evening. The joyous sounds and cheering crowds from Mishy's stage show really makes this place feel alive. No.
You're not fooling anyone, you know. While I appreciate that you're pacing yourself on the drinking, you're still clearly on edge.
Can you blame me? The fate of the world rests entirely on our own actions tomorrow. A small case of the nerves is only natural.
It is. But you're not worried about tomorrow. You're worried about your plan for tonight.
I should have known trying to hide it would be folly. Of course, you would see through me. You've always been my bosom friend for over 20 years.
Against my better judgment, clearly. Well, do whatever you feel you must. I'll be sure to drink a toast in your memory.
Oh, you say that, as if you don't believe I'll succeed. What is that all about? Something must be going down tonight. And what of you, Mueller? Did you manage to contact the Burl? I know you must be worried about what the connection to Mil Mirage and everything.
No, she's strong. She'll be fine. My father and stepmother, even Kurt, we all have our own paths. As a fellow Vander, I will follow mine as well. I intend to stand shoulder to shoulder with you tomorrow until the very end.
Until the very end. All right, then let us drink one final toast to the moon and to Mishy.
Very well.
Oh man. See, and here I was thinking that I am under the impression that Lieutenant Colonel Mueller, right, Snazzy Cats? Oh, absolutely wild. It's so good to have you here all these years. By the way, Snazzy Cats, have we set up an avatar for you yet in the I think maybe, yeah, we did. Yeah, you're in the back. That's right. You're the rogue. That's right. Okay. All right. I was like, did we set that up? We did. Yes. All right, good. Just making sure. Oh, man. But yeah, I was really under the impression that Mueller was saying something about his plans for tonight. And I just have the feeling that the debaucherous prince is planning something potentially untoward. And I'm not sure necessarily with whom. It's kind of, I'm curious. Is this a Shara plan? Or is this somebody else that he's making plans with? I wonder too, Tornix. I mean, he has not always been one for, well, the best of decisions. Margarita, when did you change?
Oh, I got a little peckish, so I nibbled on a cereal bar that I brought along. Would you like a bite?
Oh, no, thank you. I'm all right.
Such a peaceful night, isn't it? But my, how cold. I can feel my lips drying out already. Do they look dry to you, Vincent? Take a good, close look. Is she asking me to kiss her? Why, oh, why did she have to take a nibble of that cereal bar? No, how could I be so callous? Love is blind, is it not? No matter her appearance, Margarita is still my darling Margarita. I'm sure he'll figure it out eventually. How wild of a character trait must that be? Hey, sorry I'm late. Look who I ran into on my way over here, though. Hi, everyone. I didn't know you'd all be waiting around the park together. That's right. We were planning on taking a look around as a foursome. Of course, you're welcome to join us, Elliot. I mean, the Arkansas performance rap party has kind of been put off after all. I hope you'll join us. Ferris and I couldn't be there for the rehearsals, so we'd love to hear about working with them. Well, sure, I'd be happy to. Also, I was actually planning on a little performance of my own later. You're welcome to join me if you'd like. That sounds wonderful. There's nothing like music to lift one's spirit. Yeah, and lifting spirits is what tonight's for. I'll lift the audience's spirits so high they'll rip right out of their bodies. That might not be quite as soothing as we're hoping for here, Mint. Count me in too. This sounds like it could be really fun. It's nice to see all of them laughing and smiling together. I'm looking forward to their performance now, too. Go get him, Tiger. All right. There might be an event outside the horror coaster, maybe. Nope. All right, so I think that we've done all of the events that there are to do. But we have one ticket now to spend. So we could spend this with anybody, really. Almost anybody. It won't let me do an event with Olivier, unfortunately. So what do you guys think? Elise? Try somebody at max for the accessory. Let me see who I got at max. Let's see. Yeah, Olivier has plans. Ash could be... Muse could be interesting. Yeah, Yuna too. Muse... I bet Muse might be fun. Yeah. Funny thing that... Even Alphen, if I did a event with her, I could get the her item, and it would probably max out that point. Yeah. Well, I don't like Elise, really, so... I feel like of all of these, I'm happy with pretty much any of them, honestly. Like, flip a coin, I guess. I would pull it, but... How about Muse? Is Muse's any good, guys?
It's more Muse. Can't do anything with Duvali, so... Oh, wait. We did one with Duvali, didn't we? So... Yuna, Kurt, Altina, Muse... We could do one with Altina as well. I was gonna say, like, and not do the date, but just, like, do the event. That would probably be alright. Because she's got a lot of character development over the last couple of games. We'll do that one. She feels like a character who is kind of underrated. Or at least I feel like I have underrated her. But she's pretty great. That's right, there have been a disturbing lack of head pats in this game.
We're almost to the top. We can see the whole of Michelin from here. I do not know what words would describe this best. Beautiful seems inadequate.
We don't need words. It's the feeling that matters.
Indeed. That's something that you and the others have taught me. That sometimes emotions cannot be put to words. I truly want to thank you for that, Instructor Rean.
You're welcome, Altina. Oh. Yep. She's the little sister I never had. After offering them a spectacular review... Hang on. She's the little sister I've always wanted. The car gently lowered to the ground and came to a stop. Little Altina's the best sister a guy like Rean could ask for. Afterward, Rean decided to walk back with Altina.
I'm very happy to have met you, Instructor Rean.
Oh? What's this all of a sudden?
A passing thought. When we first met, we were nothing more than enemies.
Oh yeah, why don't we get that outfit any more, like with the cat ears on the hood?
Not long after, we were partners, and later still, teacher and pupil. In every instance, you've always been there, looking out for me in some way. Meeting the rest of Class 7, getting closer to Millium. All of those things have changed me for the better. I may not have been born a human, but I think I have become more like one. And for that, I want to thank you.
Altina. That's something that you learned on your own, from the time you spent with everyone. All I've done is give you a little push now and again. Still, knowing I've been able to help even just a little makes me happy and prouder than you could ever imagine.
Instructor Rean. There's still so much left in this world for you to teach me. So much left I want to learn. It falls to us to pave the way to a better future. For you, for Millium, and for everyone else as well. And to that end, you have my full support, just like always. Our mission tomorrow is nothing we can't overcome together.
And overcome we will, Altina. Just like always. As Rean and Altina's bond... Yep, there we go. And the Haze Anima. Alright. So... I guess we're done. We can save. And then we can tell the game that we're heading to bed or whatever, turn in for the night. I don't know how to do that, though. Ah, here we go. Just making sure.
Hey, how's it hanging? Let me take a peek at the goods. Whoa, not bad. Here's a little something for your troubles.
Rose and Celine, Tio and Kia. Books.
Let me take. Wow. This...
Profile notes.
No. Oh, wow. Nice.
All right.
I mean, doesn't everybody just play puzzle video games for hours before bed? Is that just me? An antique shell cameo? What a splendid gift. Thank you, Schwarzer. I've acquired a number of intriguing art pieces in my time as a noblewoman. This will make a fine addition to my collection. Oh, I had no idea you were an art collector. I picked it up as a gift as a thank you for all of your help and guidance. Your chivalry knows no bounds, does it? Allow me to give you this in return. A Goldia bracelet? I don't even know if it's alright for me to accept something so valuable. It's a fair trade for the cameo. I hope it helps you in your endeavors. Oh, it's Mommy Rosilia. The donut cushion has proven to be a fine gift indeed. Not only am I able to gaze upon it upon one of the most delectable foods in the world at any time that I wish, but I'm also able to embraced by the perfect plushiness when I hug it and sit on it. I quite love it. Words are hard. Novelty cushion, cool. And we got a rosin crown. Neat. And then sphere earring to Elise. These earrings are just lovely, Reen. Sophisticated even. Well, that's just the perfect for you, isn't it? I'm sure they look great on you. Hope you like them. All right. Okay. Okay. I think I'm a little surprised that we still don't have the item for Duvali's. Oh, it's not an item though, is it? It's equip, right? Or not an equip, but a costume. There we go. The Stahlritter. Neat. How does that outer piece of armor, like, sit on her? Like, does it just hang off of her hips? That's... Huh. Okay. So, yeah, I guess that's everything, so we'll call it a day. Orbital mail now. Huh. I'll be waiting in the wetlands. CR. Crimson Rose? It could be a trap. Maybe I should just ignore it. Yeah, there was a couple of leather straps in the front, but I was curious about like how it stays in place, like in the back, right? It's just seems strange, but But yeah. What's up with Claire? Do we get a special bonding event with Claire now? Ah, there we go. Thank you. What should I do? It could be a trap. It has to be her. But why now? I don't want to make everyone worry, so I'll just go on my own. It's probably fine.
So you came after all.
Yeah, I know all about it. What's with the outfit? Oh, this? I wasn't sure about it at first either. But it's a uniform for the Knights of the Blood and Iron. I feel a little embarrassed wearing this thing, to be honest. Oh no, I think it suits you. It's really flattering. Wait, what am I saying? So, I take it this means you're done with the RMP? Yes. Now that Operation Jormungand is ready, the RMP will be obsolete. I'll be joining up with Governor General Rufus, Prince Cedric, Lecter, and the others tomorrow. We'll be mobilizing on board the Tuatha de Danann. I see. I'm sorry, Rean. I couldn't change after all. I set up this meeting so we could see each other one last time. Claire. Don't go easy on me now. As an Ironblood, I have a duty to apprehend you. I could force you to go where the upcoming rivalries are being taken place. Likewise, you have the opportunity to incapacitate one of your enemy's pawns. I hope you're not going to pass it up. Either way, we both have a lot to gain, don't you think? You may be right. But I still haven't given up on you. How can you possibly say that? I had you come here alone. I could have easily been planning an ambush. Please, give me some credit. I would have sensed it if there was anyone here besides us. You came here alone, same as me. You didn't want Lecter or one of your other allies interfering, right? Besides, even if I was able to sense a sneak attack coming, I know you wouldn't pull that kind of trick. That's just not the Claire Rivelt I know. Nobody bears a grudge against you. Not me, Millium, or Altina, or Yuna. Everyone in Class 7, even Sarah, would be happy to have you back on our side. There's no going back now. It won't change no matter what kind of front you put on, or how much you try to resist us. I'm sure it's the same for your brother and Major Irving. We all care about you so much. We'll never give up on you.
Stop it! How can you be so cruel? I stood by and let Millium die. I'm still going along with the Great Twilight.
Oh, Millium? You want to go talk to her and see how she feels? She's a ghosty girl now. It's really great.
Don't you dare forgive me. If you don't hate me, how am I supposed to?
Come on now, Claire. You know that isn't fair.
Yeah. Well, I tried to warn you.
Millium, you're here. Yep, I saw you sneaking out. I got Eustace to stand down while I came on my own to check things out. I should have known you were just going to meet a lovely lady. Oh, and speaking of that, your outfit is so cool, Claire. Right? Oh. My body may be gone, but my spirit lives on in the sword. And thanks to the Steel Maiden, I can walk around outside it again. Didn't Campanella tell you? Well, I guess he's not the type to share. Millium, it's really you. I'm so glad. Yeah, sorry. I didn't mean to make you cry. I'm really bad at this stuff. I really need to work on my social skills, huh? Millium,
I'm not gonna make a mistake like that again. Even with what's happened, I'm still an Ironblood. I've gotta look out for you, too.
Oh no, Millium's an Ironblood.
Tomorrow, we'll finally settle things once and for all. With you, Lecter, Rufus, Gramps, and that newbie Prince, too. Me and Reen will get through to you guys.
She's right. We'll see you tomorrow. Regardless of Jormungand or Mille Mirage, I promise you that as a member of the Radiant Wings, just have patience until then.
All right, if you insist. I'll be waiting for you. That's my promise as a knight and guardian of the Great Twilight and a pawn of the rivalries. When next we meet, I won't show any mercy.
Okay. We'll come at you with everything we've got. Reen received his Tachi and something else. Sorry, I didn't mean to waste much of your time on an important night like this. But I'm really happy I got to see you. Thank you, Reen. You too, Millium. Yeah, same here. Claire. Ooh, that's a pretty fancy airship she came here on. I wonder if it's one of those high-speed RMP dealies. Man, I wish I could have come along and checked it out, but I bet it'd make for one heck of a joyride. If only things were that easy. For now, just seeing her face again is enough for me. We'll set everything right tomorrow. Yep, you bet we will. Meeting in secret like this was pretty fun, huh? I won't deny that, but we should probably be getting back. Roger. My name is Reen. Stop calling me Roger. Hey, we got a special item from our buddy Claire now. Neat. All right, so does that mean now we can do our special date thing? Did Reen's Tachi always look like that? That looks a little different to me. I don't know. It probably always looked like that, huh? Alright. If you've accepted invitations or promised to meet someone, special events will take place. Load up an earlier save? Nah, I don't care that much. End free time. It's probably the same. The pink cord attached to the end of the Tachi just looked a little... It stood out this time. Before long, the festivities started to come to a close.
Those who attended readied themselves to head back to the hotel. After parting ways with everyone else, Reen found himself wandering toward the pier with no particular purpose in mind. It kind of looked different to you too? Maybe I will load up an earlier save. Maybe I'll do it after we watch the first event. Wow, you can see just about everything from here. The Courageous 2, the Merkabahs, the Bobcat, even the Panda Gruel. And across from it all, Crossbell City, and the blinding lights of Orcus Tower. The celebration's going to be over soon. Everyone's probably heading back to their rooms. I need to make a decision soon. Should I ask her to meet again? Or should I stop myself, assuming the worst of my fate tomorrow?
What a wonderful breeze.
That sounds like...
Wow, this is an amazing view. I can see Mishalam, the Pantagruel, and even Crossbell City. Bringing me here to sober up. My, you really know how to show a girl a good time.
Oh, it's nothing like that. I simply got the idea when we landed here this evening. More to the point, I had anticipated your inevitable inebriation, my dear Shara.
You really do know me. This is nice. I miss those days when we were able to share drinks together. But you've been doing a fantastic job ever since coming back to the Empire. Though they call you Debaucherous Prince, you never let it get to you. You've been there for your family. Hell, the whole Empire.
Well, I've never been without people supporting me. Mueller, my parents, Alphen, Class 7, the Viscount, the Erebonian Bracers. I can't forget Lloyd's team, and, of course, Estelle and Joshua. But most of all, you.
No, I couldn't do a thing to help you. Sure, I held on to the artifact for you and acted as a liaison. But I couldn't stop the Courageous from being destroyed. I couldn't keep you safe. I'm sorry, Olivier. I'm sorry that I wasn't there for you. It must have been painful. You've suffered so much.
Now that you're here, all that pain is but a distant memory. We'll be there tomorrow. Together. That's all that matters.
It's his plan. It's his plan for the night.
No, you're right.
Go for it, buddy.
Just leave it to me.
You got this.
The silver streak will light the way for your radiant wings.
I'll be counting on it. And it may not be fair to ask you at a time like this, yet.
Oh.
If we can claim victory in tomorrow's battle and stop the Great Twilight, if we can put out the fires of war and bring peace to this land once more, would you do me the honor of becoming my wife?
Oh, man. Oops, didn't mean to invade their privacy there. Still, I knew they were close, but not this close. Me neither. I guess that incident in Liberl must have really helped bring them together. Can't say for sure if she'll accept his proposal or not, but I really hope that she does. I'm rooting for you, Your Highness. What am I saying? I have my own decisions to make right now. Who should I spend my last night with? Where's the option for Crow? Alright. Let's, let me first decide who I want the canon decision to be. Because then we'll do that one last, right? I don't remember Hollow Man. Like, it could have been at the beginning of Cold Steel 4. That could have been the very beginning, as far as I know. But, I don't know. They did flirt a lot in Sky, but, I mean, Olivier flirted with a lot of people in Sky. Let's be real. Okay. So I'm thinking for the canon event, I'm leaning between not Elisa or Fee. Yeah. So I guess we could watch Elisa or Fee's event first, reload, and then watch some of the others. Let's start with Elisa since she's the chosen one. There's someone I need to turn down beforehand, though. God, could you imagine if it made Reens like call everybody and be like, "Yeah, I gotta have a thing with Elisa. Sorry, guys." Elisa.
Reen!
I'm glad you came. For a moment, I thought you weren't going to show.
I'm sorry.
I see. Then you don't...
Oh, no, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you, when all you've done is your best. And I'm only realizing now how stupid I've been acting this whole time.
Lisa. You don't need to think of it like that. You did what you had to do. I'm the sacrifice, Elisa. No one knows how tomorrow might turn out. This might be our last chance to talk. I don't want either of us to have any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here. Elisa, I need to tell you how I feel.
Wait. Please, let me say it first. This time, for real. I'm going to be brave, so please. I love you. I know it was selfish of me to go back on my words before. But I can't give you up. I just can't. I want you, Reen. Here, with me.
Elisa. I feel exactly the same. I want to be with you too, Elisa. That's kind of pretty.
It's so beautiful.
Yeah, almost like a dream.
Reen, I'd like to stay with you tonight. Would that be okay?
What, like brown chicken, brown cow? Of course, the whole night through, until dawn breaks. Is that what trails into daybreak means? All right, so now we close and reload. And scene. As is tradition, right? All right, load game. YouTube would have been easier, for sure. Except I don't have a scene set up to where I can share my YouTube screen for us to like watch it all together. So that's really the main reason that I'm choosing to continue this way. Alright, pretty sure we've seen this already. I probably should have saved after this event, if it even gave me an option to. Oh yeah, you can skip, thank you. Alright. Oh, there we go. Okay, so... let's watch Laura next. Wait, what happened? Okay, hang on. We need to I'm not very good at this, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so used to hitting skip all. I assumed that that after skip all would then take me to the selection screen and then I'd have to hit skip all again. All right. Okay. It's a very short event. Welcome to Super Dark Streams, the most professional stream on all of Twitch. Alright, let's call it a day again. You hit skip all, and then it skips to the cutscene, or the credits at the end of the game. Damn it, Falcom. Okay, next scene. Okay, Laura. Laura!
Rean. I wasn't sure you'd come.
Yeah, me neither. I mean, of course I came. I was the one who invited you out here.
I know. But I had no idea what to think. My heart's been racing the whole time.
Laura, trust me, if I invite you out on a date, I'm not gonna, call things off at the last minute. Kind of guy do you think I am?
You asked to meet, just the two of us. Already knowing my feelings for you. And I know I'm far from the only one who has such feelings. There are others, more charming and more graceful. Considering that, there's no way I wouldn't be this flustered.
Well, if you say so.
Don't laugh at me! I can't claim the same level of expertise in romance as I can with the blade. But like I said, I will neither run nor hide from my feelings. If you have your answer, I ask that you give it.
All right, then. As you know, Laura, I am the sacrifice. There's no telling what might happen in tomorrow's battle. It racks me with guilt to know how many people will lose their lives because of me. It's too late to deny it now, but under no circumstances does that mean I'll ever abandon hope. Because I know that tomorrow, I'll have someone dependable by my side. Someone who's more precious to me than any other. And I know that because her name is Elisa and she's back at the hotel. I mean, because she's right here in front of me. I love you, Laura. Not as a dear friend and not as a fellow swordsman walking along the same path, but as one heart loves another.
Rean. Is this really happening?
No. It's just a dream.
Or is this just some beautiful vision? A trick of the countless lights around us?
To save scum. Could a vision do this? Wait, I want to change the delivery. Could a vision do this?
Just how many times have you done this before? You didn't give me a chance. My face feels like it's on fire.
Just think of it as my little payback for Brionia. Besides, this isn't the first time we've been in each other's arms like this.
Those hugs were simply to mark happy reunions. An embrace is a gesture of affection, sure, but a kiss is...
Going for seconds. Okay, fine. It really is fifth in line. I like how this one... So, you were saying?
Very well. I suppose I'll let you get away with it this once.
Just this once?
But in return, you have to stay here. With me. Just a little while longer.
I'll stay. But not just a little while longer. But until dawn.
Bold as ever.
Yeah, that was a really sweet one. And I enjoyed that better than Elisa's because it feels more like better. It just seems better to me because it's not all tied up in the drama that they stirred up for no damn reason with Elisa. It feels natural, it feels sweet, and like, no, it didn't feel like it was written like, of course you chose me. Oh, of course, Eagle. Haha, look at that background there. That's neat. Like, I don't have a problem with Elisa per se. It just feels like unnecessary drama occurred during this game that didn't, like, it feels very but thou must, right? I feel like that's what a lot of people kind of dislike about, a lot of the people who dislike Elisa dislike about her. She's a fine character, but she's not as interesting as a lot of them. Well, that's true, Taliafer. But that's just because they wrote themselves into a corner by making her the canon choice in previous games. Right? No, Laura's great. Laura's great. It's Elisa that I feel is just kind of... Alright, next scene. Alright, next, let's go with Emma. Because I like this one too. I like Emma as well. She's a sweet one. Emma!
Good evening, Reen. It's a wonderful night, isn't it?
It's better now. I mean, it is indeed. It's thanks to you that we were able to enjoy ourselves tonight.
Well, Vita, Celine, and Grandmother are just as much to thank for that. But seeing as it led to this moment, I suppose I could stand to be a little prouder about it.
Emma. We both know I'm the sacrifice. There's no telling how tomorrow's battle will go. In other words, this might be the last night we spend together. So I wanted to thank you, and also to tell you something. I love you, Emma. Not just as a friend and not as the witch who guided me. You're kind, sincere. There's nothing in the world you wouldn't do for those precious to you. To be honest, sometimes it makes me want to keep you all for myself.
I feel the same way, Reen. I want to be more than just a benevolent witch. I want to be that special someone in your life.
Your perfume. It's Erinflower. You said it elevates our feelings toward each other, right? You wore it just for me, didn't you? Thank you.
Perhaps, but you didn't need to bring it up. Oh, you always find ways to make me blush.
There they go, almost as if by magic.
Yes. There's no greater magic than that found in moments like these.
I like Emma, but I feel like that didn't do anything special that time. Laura's is still the best. Yeah. Of the ones we've seen so far. Yeah, that one, it's middle of the road. Emma is definitely top tier waifu material, but as far as that scene goes, I don't know. Didn't feel like there was a whole lot of, like, culmination in that. Right? All right. Next up is going to be Fee, I guess. Do I want to do this one with Fee? Okay, we'll watch it. Fee!
You really came. Almost thought I dreamt it up for a sec. You've got tons of girls to choose from. So, why choose me, you know? Just didn't think it was possible is all.
Hey now, give yourself a little more credit, Fee. I know I've treated you like a kid all this time, but... well, I'm the sacrifice. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow? This might end up being the last night we have together, so if there's ever the right time to tell you my answer, it's now.
Okay. I'm ready. Go for it.
I love you, Fee. Not as a friend, and not as an older brother either. I'm the man I am loves the woman you've become.
I love you too, Reen. I want you to be more than just my friend. More than just part of my family. I want you as someone I can proudly present to the boss. Someone I can someday start a family of my own with.
Winning them over might take some work, but it's well worth putting it in.
Wow, they really went all out, didn't
Yeah.
they?
Oh, and there's one more thing, Reen. Just so you know, I just turned 18. Today, actually.
How convenient. Wait, really? You should have said so sooner. I'd have thrown a party for you or something.
Seriously? Get a clue. Hmm?
Oh. Yeah. Yeah, still feel like Big Bro. Don't love that, but it's a sweet scene. Fee says, I'm throwing my own party. It's in my pants. It's a pound. Want to go to the pants party? Ah. All right. Next up.
How lewd!
Keep it in your pants, you perverts!
All right. Next up. There's the button. End free time. Now, there's two left, and only one of them is likely to be canon. I kind of don't mind either option. So, it's Sarah or Toa, and I need to choose who gets to be canon. Because whoever is canon, I always go with either Sarah or Toa. Let's watch Toa. We'll watch Toa, and then Sarah will be our canon event. Or my canon event, I guess. Ms. Herschel, my apologies for being so late for our meeting.
What's with the miss? I keep telling you there's no need for formalities with me, Reen. I know I keep having to mention I'm older than you, but we are still colleagues, you know?
Sorry. It was just, well, I was raised to respect my elders, after all.
Gosh, Reen, it's always something with you. You know how I feel, and this is what I get in return.
I'm only teasing. I really am glad you came, Toa.
Then show it, why don't you?
I'm sorry. I was just trying to lighten the mood. I know you're worried about me being the sacrifice. But, like I promised, I'm not giving up. Not when the future still holds so much more for everyone. For us. I love you, Toa. They say that the best things come in the smallest of packages. You have more courage, determination, and a bigger heart than anyone. Even when you push yourself too hard, I love every part of you, shortcomings included. There's nothing I want more than to be by your side, now and forever.
Reen, I want to be with you too. Not just as a friend or a colleague, but as your one and only.
Sure, one and only. Yeah, she is really cute.
Wow.
They really went all out, huh?
Yeah. By the way, Reen, don't think I didn't notice all those little jabs you snuck in there.
About small packages and shortcomings. I just wanted to be as honest with you as I can. Like I said, I love every part of you. And well, you know, little jabs for little...
Okay, enough is enough. If you really love me, then you have to prove it. I'm not going up there, you know.
Oh.
Well, or is that too much work for you?
Of course not. As a matter of fact, this is perfect for us. Oh, we're not going for 100%. We're just watching the ones that I care about. Yeah, so that's sweet. All right. So, last one though is Sarah. Yeah, she's a feisty one, which I think is accurate. Not wrong, Monahiro. Not wrong. All right, let's call it a day here, fellas, and we'll end our free time. But yeah, Toa's was cute. I like that it feels like they did something a little different for that one. It was cute. It was a little, you know, a little more playful, like jabs here and there, like the entire way through it, which is, in my opinion, it feels new. Like maybe they should have introduced that playfulness between the two of them a little sooner, so it felt more natural. But otherwise, I enjoyed that. It felt like a natural kind of back and forth, you know. What's after Cold Steel 4? I'm thinking Lufia 2. Toa getting all worked up. It's cute to see her flustered. All right, so I'm leaning towards Sarah, so we're gonna watch her next. Instructor Sarah!
Hey, slow down there. No need to rush on my account. I'm just here a little early. Got way too antsy sitting around waiting, you know?
Yep, this is going to be our canon event. Listen, Instructor. The sacrifice. Who knows what'll happen tomorrow? This might be our last chance to talk like this. I don't want any regrets. That's why I asked you to meet me here.
I feel the same. I've also got my share of things I don't want to leave unsaid.
I love you, Sarah. I know I'm inexperienced and far from your type at that. But I want to be with you, now and forever. Well, he is a silver fox now, right?
I want the same, Rean. Yes, you were my student, but at some point you became something so much more. After we talked about my past, when I almost lost you at the canyon, I realized I never want to let you go. I want to be right here with you, always.
Right, Taliafer?
Some instructor I turned out to be.
Well, I mean, I guess some guys are probably into that. I've already graduated. There's nothing stopping us. It definitely is hollow.
Look at that. They really went all out, huh? Couldn't ask for a better mood tonight. Makes me want to work all that much harder tomorrow.
Me too. We'll give it our all. Together. I give that one a B. She's great. Her voice acting is great. The script was... It was basically Emma's all over again. Yeah. Well, whatever. All right. She would have been Mitsuto? Mitsuto. I don't know. Yeah, they can't all be one. Well, I wish that they could be, though. Falcom just didn't put that much time into him because they just assumed that you'd pick Elisa and move on. Yeah, I agree. Good point, Eagle. They really built it up, and then... didn't even bother referencing the, you know, the time they spent at the bar together or nothing. Oh well. What's going on here now? I don't have those unlocked, Aijin. Yeah, didn't have those unlocked. We did do their individual events prior, but not the all the special events needed. Yeah, I think you can, Aijun. If it's a link that you want me to watch, you might be better off throwing it in the Discord, though. And I'll probably just watch that later. Because I don't have a scene set up for watching YouTube on Twitch. Bunch of build-up before the start of the big war, huh? I got a feeling that things are going to start moving really quickly during this part of the game.
The current time is 05:13 hours. All ships will be in position by 11:45 hours.
We've got the Bobcat 2 and the Merkaba, not to mention the Pantagruel landing craft and the Ouroboros ships.
Each team will infiltrate their assigned pale. Once the barrier is down, the Courageous 2 will charge the Imperial Fortress.
If all goes according to plan, it should be 12:30 hours by then. You shouldn't need to worry about interference from the Imperial Air Force.
We're totally
Be
finishing this game
vigilant for the
tonight,
Crimson Army.
Taliafer.
That's right. It doesn't appear as though they intend to directly participate in Operation Jormungand.
Agreed. We should all be on our guard.
No hollow.
Your lordship, Sharon,
Angelica, Duvalie.
Rose, Tita, Randy,
Absolutely not.
we're all counting on you.
Got it. The rendezvous with George isn't until after 11, though.
I would like nothing more than to be of use to you.
We're probably not actually going to
If
finish
there's
this game
anything at
until
all you
Saturday
require
or
of me,
something.
Please, don't hesitate to ask.
Same with me. I'll lend you my aid where I can.
I'll be sticking around until you guys meet up too. But it looks like Lloyd and the others aren't going to be free until the very last minute.
It's the same for Estelle's group, too. I'm going to give this everything I've got, right until the very end. I can go wherever I'm needed. Maintenance, ground patrol, whatever you need.
You young folk can take care of all the preparations. We shall sit back and wait for our turn to arrive.
If you require assistance with tactics or have questions about the ship's operation, I am prepared to offer my assistance.
Thank you, Father.
You too, Grandmother. But don't get too excited, okay?
Seriously, you have a tendency to get way too worked up.
Hey, do not talk to your creator like that.
The fangs come out.
I know we'll be in good hands.
Shall we get started then?
Yes. This could be our final special ops mission.
Between the Pales, the Imperial Fortress, and the imminent war, anything could happen.
Shit's looking crazy as hell down there.
Yep. We got a number of requests, too. Best check them out before you forget.
Yeah. Some of them seem pretty important.
Seems like there are a bunch of magic knights and cryptids popping up too.
At this point, it would be best to handle everything all at once, yes?
It seems we'll have a chance to show the world what the Radiant Wings can do.
Good luck, everyone. We'll be supporting you from here the whole time.
Got it. We'll be counting on you. Okay, Class 7. Our final batch of Special Ops missions begins now. Let's be the flashing blade that illuminates the darkness. Together, we'll light the path ahead for the world. We're all going to have to work together to make this happen. The deadline is 1100 hours. We'll need to finish everything up by then.
It'll take 1,100 hours. Oh my god.
Let's go, Class 7! Right!
All right. Finale. Scattered petals, dying flames. There. Just a team of all of my girlfriends. Oh, we can use Milliam's orders now. Neat. Thanks for waiting, Rain, and sorry for being so abrupt. The final volume of the Black Records deciphered at long last. So you're finished. Thank you for being so diligent with this. Let me tell you, this volume had some very intriguing things written in it, but I think it'll be best if you read it for yourself. I'll transfer everything to your Arcus 2 at once. I cannot thank you enough, Thomas. Alrighty. Let's, check our requests. The Einol Keep Monster, Saving Private Alan. I'm really worried about Alan. He's put in a transfer request so he could go straight to the front lines and be closer to the fighting. From Bridget, okay. The Alster Harvest Festival. Alster didn't get to hold its festival this year, but I figure there's still time to put something together. Adios knows the people here could use that excuse to celebrate and forget about their troubles. Alright. Well, I think, honestly, that this is probably as close to a stopping point as we're likely to get for tonight. And I would like to really start this off fresh here, probably with our next stream, probably on Wednesday, and we'll really start diving into this then. But I'm feeling a little bit tired, so let's go ahead and wrap things up for the night, and yeah, see if we can find someone else to drop in on. Right at the start of the final act. Good time to just clean break. No real cliffhangers to worry about, nothing. Now let's see who's out there. Who's currently streaming? We got several people streaming stuff. What is this? Huh. Okay, no, not that. Hey, Drimazan. I think they're making their way through a little bit of Octopath Traveler 2. They're doing their first day of Octopath Traveler 2. Let's go drop in on them. And I know Drimazan mostly through Baku here, but I know that she streams a lot of really cool games, and you know, Baku's friends generally tend to be, you know, pretty cool people, at least in my opinion, if I may say so myself. So I hope you'll stick around and hang out and see what, you know, Triangle Strategy is all about. It's their first day, so probably not anything too spoilery for anybody who's curious. And I hope I'll see you all on the other side until Wednesday. Have a great night, everybody. Here we go.